Welcome back to the OGs. It is a Playmaker original presented by DraftKings, and we have North Carolina's own. Now, when I read this, I don't think it's true, so I need to go to the source. The rumor is you tore your ACL and found out 7 days later that you had 2 ACLs.
Yep, I tore it.
You had a spare tire, huh?
Yeah, I did, man.
Thought that was a lie.
Yeah,
So did I.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. It's a nice thing to have. But they got into the surgery room, you know, standard procedure. And when I wake up, he was telling me, you got 2 ACLs, like you had an extra one. He say 20% of humans got it, and you can only find it during surgery. So that made my recovery process like hella easy. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I lost some strength, but once I was able to get going, it took me like about 2-3 months before I was back on the court. You know what I'm saying? They said I was gonna be out the whole year.
That's why you jump so damn high.
Bouncy as hell.
My vert went up.
Really?
I think the extra one was better.
That's
I should have been got rid of the first one.
Oh, yeah. See, the spare tire usually ain't better.
Yeah, nah, it was better. It was better this time, man.
That's crazy. Well, me and you definitely in that 20%.
Yeah, you know.
You don't worry about it. It's okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if I have an ACL.
He alone on that one.
Hold on, we gonna show the spare tire ACL jump.
That's crazy.
Nah, it was.
Did you play any other sports growing up?
This was fire. Yeah, football. I played baseball early
I was
on.
gonna ask you that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What position in football?
Corner.
Corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. You was
Corner.
nice. Pick six with it.
Yeah. I won't really catch the pick six. They want to throw them my way, man.
Oh,
So you was locked down.
I cut water off.
You was locked down.
Yeah. I probably led in like deflections and shit. I won't pick and shit. I had a teammate that was getting picks all the time, like Ed Reed. Every time he pick it, he going to the crib. You know what I'm saying? And he played AU with me too, ironically. But
Yeah, D. Smith Island.
yeah.
D. Smith Island.
D. Smith Island.
Island over there.
D. Smith Island. You come in here with that shit if you want to.
I think I still got it. I could be wrong, but I think I still got it.
You cut off half the field, huh?
Yeah, for sure. For sure, man. They know what I was about. I ain't
dope.
even practice. I just came Friday night. I don't even practice. I'm pulling up Friday night. Who you want me to guard? He out the game, and then I'm back on the court.
Straight out the bus.
Yeah, just like
Oh
that.
yeah, that's crazy.
So you didn't show up for practice?
I mean, I'll come in Thursday, but you know that's no pass. You know what I'm saying? That's no pass. It's too hot, bro. North Carolina it get hotter than Miami in North Carolina, bro.
He played football too?
Yeah, I did.
What position?
Defensive end and tight end. I
was
only
gonna
made it
say
10th
DN.
grade. I got hit in the knee and I quit.
It was over.
That's the only thing I ever quit in my life.
Somebody came and
Oh,
popped
man,
your
I was on
ass.
my way. By the time I got to the sideline, I ain't have on nothing but a pair of pants. All that came off. The helmet, the shoulder pads. I left all that red leg.
So ain't nobody come with you like, man, bring your ass back here. Don't be soft. Ain't nobody with you like that.
Nah, I ain't give a what they said. I done sprained my MCL and my ACL. I never tore anything, but it was just a sprain. But it scared me enough to know, listen, I can go over here and play basketball. I ain't got to worry about nobody hitting me in my knees.
Nah, that's a fact. Yeah.
And I was actually good because growing up in Florida, though, that's what we do.
Yeah.
Play football. You know, basketball is
South
secondary.
Dakota, same thing. South Dakota, same thing.
Man, stop it. Man.
Chad Greenway. That's about it. That's all they
You
got.
still ain't told me what y'all times on.
They still holding on. They still holding
talk
on to
about what's
Greenway.
your times
How
on
many
South
hours
Dakota.
is y'all behind? I don't know. Like I don't know where it's at on the map.
It ain't on the map.
Oh, God.
It ain't on the map.
Hey, man,
South Dakota, you know I love y'all, man. Y'all always show me love, so don't do me like that when I come back. don't, if I come back.
Oh, you done been through there?
Oh, hell
You
yeah.
done took a thing.
man.
Listen.
Yeah.
I'm the man next to the man in South Dakota.
Okay, for sure.
Hey, oh, for sure. Now they take care of me. Now they take good care
Damn,
of me.
I might gotta
They
see
ain't got
about
much
that.
to take care of me with. But whatever they got, they open it up for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
no,
take
it's
care of me.
appreciated.
Yeah, they ain't got much going on.
They got that flowery.
That shit got seeds and stems and pop. That shit, you don't want to smoke none of that. They got that backyard boogie.
Is they legal out there?
I don't know, is it legal out there? Have y'all legalized yet?
Everything.
He wouldn't know.
He said everything
Only thing he
legal.
know is
Fuck,
where to get the
they
beer
got
and the dip.
They got Breaking Bad out there, motherfucker. Everything legal.
Great show.
Yeah, I
Great.
Finishing now. I'm on season 2.
Yo, you just started? Oh, you going to love that. Heisenberg. Did you watch Breaking Bad?
I ain't seen Breaking Bad, no. Fire?
You gotta catch
Great
that
show.
one.
Great show. You'll love Heisenberg.
Yeah.
Hey, you
Now that we got to get back to the show, because we just been kicking it on this.
No, we can keep kicking it. I like kicking it.
Kicking it. So growing up, and obviously in North Carolina, you played football, you played baseball, you played basketball.
Yeah.
But the only sport that you got recruited in was basketball, or did you get recruited in other sports as well?
Baseball, I stopped in middle school.
Okay.
Like once you start getting way more advanced, they throwing curveballs and stuff. Like I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I actually was nice until all that started going on, and then I got recruited for football.
You were nice until they took it off the tee?
Yeah, no. I was nice, but when we hit that age, like I was nice all elementary. Then they start throwing curveballs. I got hit on my inside of my foot one time. Every time now I'm jumping out the box and
You ain't jumping out the box.
Yeah, I'm jumping out the box. You know what I'm saying? I'm jumping out the box. Hey, you quit football now. I ain't do that.
I did. You're right. You
Okay,
called me out.
don't be jumping out the box.
You're right. I did.
He can speak. I know his son's a good baseball player.
Really?
Pretty good. Yeah.
What he play?
I ain't gonna give him too much credit on.
He's
the
pretty
camera.
good, coach.
Yeah, all right. He pitched. He played first base and he bat.
He an asshole dad.
Big
He
lefty.
good.
Throw lefty bat right.
His bombs.
Yeah.
He pretty
That's
good.
how my pops was the same way.
All right. So you said one of your teammates in football was on your AAU team.
Yep.
There ain't no way that got any time on that team with the AAU team I see you play with.
It wasn't this team.
Oh,
Nah,
I
it
was
wasn't
gonna
this
say
team.
for shit, that man ain't no way he got ticked.
Well, let's talk about your AAU team.
It ain't no
Bam,
fam.
because I talked to Bam and he used to tell me about y'all teams and these teams y'all used to play with. It's ridiculous. It's like legendary type of teams. Like
Adidas must have had the biggest budget in America,
come
bro.
on, man. Like how was that?
It was dope.
That was showing up like the Beatles.
Yeah, it was crazy. All our games was packed out. Like I remember even Jaylen Brown watching our games. Obviously we was in the same circuit, but like he'll be watching our games. And at that time he was like LeBron in high school. You feel me? He was on fire. So our Jones was crazy, man.
That man was a bunch of
Real nice with it.
Hey, he had 37 ACL. He was dunking on everybody.
Real nice with it.
Yeah,
So who was on this
games.
particular team right here?
So we had me, Bam. We had Sean Kirk. He was recruited by Kentucky. He went to NC State. Lamont West, West Virginia. Jalen Fornes. Man, we had a lot of dudes went D1, high major. You know, so and we was killing out there.
How was Bam as a young basketball player? Athleticism?
I knew Bam when he was 12. That's the first time we played against each other.
Look the same
12.
as he did now.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Big strong motherfucker. Big strong ass.
Strong. But he was so uncoordinated at the time. Like he was tall as hell, and he was like, it was almost like, damn, I'm tall. Like he didn't feel like, you know what I'm saying?
That was him right there.
Yeah, we ran the shit out of that pick and roll.
Okay, God.
Okay.
Damn.
He still wearing that ugly ass 13.
What you talking about? Hold up. Ugly ass 13.
Oh, my bad, killer. I was just saying, though. I wasn't talking to you.
Ah, damn.
I did that shit on purpose. I did that shit on purpose.
13.
I did that on purpose. You wear that ugly ass 13, that's nasty. That's some nasty work right there. 13.
That's what 13s do. Look.
Yeah.
Killer, I ain't never seen you do
you ain't seen me do that?
Don't you dare.
Okay.
So what was your game then? Getting in the paint, attacking,
Everything.
you get by anybody downhill?
I'll tell you.
Yeah,
hold on,
man.
let me answer this. Everything.
Yeah.
You saw him play?
Oh, my God.
Oh, so what did you think?
Man, listen. He had everything you wanted, though. Like, you even seen on, he shoots an easy basketball, athletic as shit, had a great feel. Like, I thought he was 27 when I watched him play.
Yeah, man.
You sure? How old are you?
I just turned 27 like 2 weeks ago.
They don't reclass the reclass.
Reclass. No, he was cold-blooded, coach.
Yeah, man.
He was cold-blooded, coach.
So after playing with all these guys, how much you have? First of all, your high school team. How much you average in high school?
Like 23.
23 in high school. So you play with these guys. You got North Carolina. You got NC State. You got Duke. You got what else? Wake Forest.
Yep.
Why did you choose the school you chose? Why did you choose NC State?
Well, I grew up an NC State fan. Like my grandma, she set the precedent for whatever the family rooting for. You know what I'm saying? So most of my family is Redskins fans. Because that's what North Carolina had before the Panthers in '95. So they Redskins fans and NC State.
Hey,
you know,
we're gonna say Commanders because we don't want no smoke.
Oh yeah, my bad.
We don't want no smoke with nobody.
The Commanders.
Yeah, we just
Even
want to live a peaceful life. We just want to live a peaceful life.
So yeah, the Commanders. She a Commanders fan, and I grew up an NC State fan. I was gonna go to Duke. That ain't work out.
See,
so I
you
switched
need
over.
what I'm talking about.
Ooh, with the left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
this
shit was,
Service.
he was supposed to go to Kentucky.
Who's that?
Sean Kirk right there. 6'8", like
He hitting that thing.
threes and
Where'd he
dunks
go?
on Gerald Green.
Ooh,
Where'd he go?
He went to NC State.
lean with it.
With you?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, he was saucy, bro. I ain't gonna y'all.
Got hops.
Still is saucy.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you just having fun out there with it.
Yeah, it's fine.
So Carolina is absolutely loaded with talent. So we're gonna jump right in. Give me your top 5 Carolina players of all time.
Top 5 of all time.
Yeah.
Mike,
Yes.
Mike, Steph, Chris Paul. Who's some more people from out there? I ain't really watched the Legends, but their
Ric
names
Flair.
so weight. Fucking around put Ric Flair down. I mean, you got James Worthy, Dominique Wilkins. They would have to be in there if you.
I got one.
North Carolina top 5.
Bob McAdoo.
Oh, the dude.
Dude.
The dude.
Shout out
Damn, matter
McAdoo.
of fact, shout out Pistol Pete too.
Oh.
Pistol Pete, North Carolina.
See, now we're starting to talk.
Because if I don't say Dude name, he gonna cuss my ass out when he see me.
Hey,
what,
dude,
you know,
dude.
if I played today, I'd make $300 million.
Hey, dude, let me. Hey, if I have my glasses on like you, dude, let me tell you something. I used to outshoot your ass every day. It ain't even close, dude.
Do it, never admit
He
that.
ain't gonna confirm it.
Do it, never admit it, boy. Do so old school with it, man. Do it so old school.
He gonna be
with
mad
it.
when he see that shit too. So, Pistol Pete's from Carolina.
Yeah, he's
I did
from
not know
Raleigh.
that.
I think he went to Broughton High School.
I did not know
He's
that.
definitely from Raleigh though. And I went back and watched his tape, and his tape is still entertaining. He was like the first Melo or something, like the first LaMelo Ball. You know what I'm saying?
We've got another exciting week of hoops coming up, and I've got the perfect way to get you even closer to the action on the court. Right now, all new DraftKings customers who bet just $5 will get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Just download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up using my promo code OGs. The crown is yours. That's right. New customers get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins after betting just $5. And don't forget to stay in on the action and use your $150 in bonus bets on DraftKings same game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Combine multiple bets together from the same game. If sports betting is not available in your state, don't worry. You can still join in on all the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy and have the shot to win cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use my promo code OGs and bet just $5 on any wager and get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. That's promo code OGs only at DraftKings Sportsbook.
All right, y'all. The holiday season is upon us. Time for family, food, and let's be honest, a little extra chaos. But while we all out there making memories, let's keep it safe. Hopefully the most damage that's done is to your waistline with too much pie. But if things don't go as planned, like a holiday mishap that leaves you seriously hurt, your injury could be worth millions. And that's why Morgan & Morgan has your back. We hope you don't need them, but if you ever do, they're the guys that fight for the people. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. They have over 100 offices nationwide and more than 1,000 lawyers. With over $20 billion recovered for over 500,000 clients, Morgan & Morgan has a proven track record of fighting to get you full and fair compensation. Submitting an injury claim with Morgan & Morgan is so easy that it only takes 8 clicks or less. If you're ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. Their fee is free unless they win. For more information, go to forthepeople.com/DOGs or dial pound law from your cell phone. That's forthepeople.com/DOGs or pound 529 from your cell. This is a paid advertisement.
So I know
entertainment.
Mom set the precedent at NC State, but I'm guessing the Brinks truck was pretty good there too, huh?
Boop, boop, boop.
Hey, that motherfucker, what's he doing?
Don't say nothing. Just get a delivery.
Just a delivery.
And a knock at the door.
Hey.
And then they pull off. And they leave. They don't say nothing. There's no communication. You can't trace the bread. Ain't nothing to talk about. It's all good, brother.
Hey, man.
And hey, listen.
No.
That man had the diamond grill.
Life was good to me.
Life was good.
But how did that feel though? Because the name in the schools, we talking about North Carolina, we talking about Duke,
Yeah,
we talking about
everybody,
NC State.
E.
Did y'all feel like the little brothers? Did y'all feel like the stepchild?
Nah.
Did y'all have a chip on y'all shoulder?
We did have a chip though, cause like we knew it was slept on, just cause our recruiting class. You know what I'm saying? Like keep in mind, me and Bam was supposed to go to NC State together.
Oh, really?
So then I seen them doing this ESPN interview I seen the blue bow tie. I said, man, cut.
Man, no, you did.
I said, man, cut that off. Like I
Can't wait to see his ass. Switch that.
But yeah, but it worked out for him. So shout out to him. As I get older, it's like, I salute it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that Kentucky
But
bag
I
was just a
mad as
little
hell.
bit bigger.
Yeah.
Just a little smidgen bigger.
Boy,
Had to
no. He took all the money.
Oh, that's what it was.
Nah.
You
he
signed
left it.
first?
Nah, we supposed to sign I did sign first. But it was already, it's understood everything that's going on, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we was going to be nice, man.
That
But then
would've been
when
nice.
I was only recruit for real. We ended up bringing in Omir. Omir was there.
Oh,
But he
okay.
couldn't play till middle of ACC play, so it was all messed up. So, yeah, we was slept on, but we didn't give a damn about that. We still wasn't good, but we was gonna compete.
So who did it come down to? NC State and who?
What was my top 5? I had NC State, Duke, Kentucky, UNC, and then I had Fayetteville State. It's a D2 back home. I had them in my top 5.
Who were you gonna go to if it wasn't NC State?
Duke.
What'd you do?
Duke was my first choice.
What'd you do to Duke that year?
We smashed on them.
What'd you do to Duke year?
Smashed on
No,
them.
what'd you do to Duke year?
I smashed on
No,
Duke.
what'd you do to Duke year? I think you went in there and did what? I think you gave him 30. It might have been at NC State.
No. It was at Duke. I had 32 or 34, something like that.
Light work.
We whooped their ass though. We whooped their ass, and that was like.
Slept good that night, didn't you, Coach?
That was like one of our 3 conference wins.
He said 3.
Look, that's what make it bad. Look, I don't know if they told the story, but after that game, they got kicked out. Like, it was all over the internet. They got kicked out of their locker room. They had their in trash bags. I think Coach K put all their gear in trash bags.
Coach K.
Left it out the locker room and said, y'all don't deserve to be Dukies or whatever they terms.
I like that kind of.
And that lasts for like a week. And then we start losing again and they pick it up. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
He said one of the 3 wins, Coach.
I don't know how many we had. It was
How
3 or
long
4.
was that? That had to be a long season then, didn't it?
Man, it was. They fired our coach mid-year. And then they said, we can't find nobody, so just finish the season out.
Who the hell coached y'all?
Shit was crazy.
Who coached y'all?
We had Mark Godfrey. I rock with Mark Godfrey.
I do like
Yeah,
Mark. I like Mark. Mark OG for real.
Man, he cool as hell, man.
Yeah.
He cool. I'm cool with all the sons and all that.
Yeah, Coach a gangster.
Yeah.
He a real gangster.
So give us some insight on playing ball at home. Because I did it in the NBA, and I was obviously more mature.
But
you did it in college.
Yeah.
So how was you able to do that?
Um,
How was that temptation? Because it's easy to pull up on your homeboys who ain't got class tomorrow and do the that they doing, knowing they ain't got to get up and worry about the next day.
Yeah, they was always pulling up on me. So I ain't even gonna sit here and act like I ain't always had the homies around. They was always pulling up all the time.
That's love.
Yeah, they was always there. So it was dope to me. Like even when I got to play in Charlotte, you know, it's like 2 hours, 30 minutes from my crib, but you know, it's close enough to home. Everybody come pull up, kick it with me for a minute. So I can't even imagine how you had it. Yeah. You know, you born and raised here in the city. So
I had to shake it off a little bit.
Yeah.
Everybody can't go with you.
Facts, that's real.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
you
real.
learned it the hard way though.
Yeah. It happens though, it's life.
Yo, what time is it? Game time! Dang! It is officially the best time of year. Holiday season and the NBA is in full swing. There's no better place to get tickets than Game Time. They make getting tickets fast and easy. Game Time has a new feature, Game Time Picks, that makes getting tickets for your favorite line, events, and games even easier. Game Time Picks filters out the fluff to show you only incredible deals on great seats so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. We were just looking through the Game Time app, browsing seats on Game Time Picks for NBA Christmas and for college football championship, and these curated deals look great. You know where to find me on Christmas. What I like about the Game Time app, aside from the new Game Time Picks features, is the all-in pricing, so there's no surprise fees at checkout. Just download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code OGs for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code OGs for $20 off. Download Game Time today. Remember what time did I say it was? Game time! Baby!
Yo, it's the OG here, just tapping in, just asking you. Need a break from the crowded stores and endless gift lists? Restore your zen and embrace the natural power of cannabis this holiday season with Vaya. This holiday season, unwind and recharge with Vaya. Whether you're enjoying a quiet evening at home or embracing the festive chill, Vaya Premium THC and THC-free gummies will help you find the perfect holiday balance. Vaya is renowned for their award-winning THC and THC-free gummies and vapes, THCA flowers, soothing topicals, and calming drops, all crafted with the highest quality hemp sourced from trusted, independently owned American farms. And the best part, Vaya legally ships to nearly all states in the U.S. in discreet packaging directly to your door with a worry-free guarantee. No medical card required. So if you're 21 and up, treat yourself to 15% off with our exclusive code OGs at viiahemp.com. That's VIIAHEMP.com. That's VIIAHemp.com and use code OGs at checkout. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. This holiday season, enhance your everyday with Vaya.
You had obviously a great year at NC State. You go into draft night, you go top 10. So me and you can have this conversation because he can't have this conversation.
He can't relate to this. He can't relate to this. So
You see that, ladies and gentlemen? Next episode when he got a black eye. Shots have been fired. I ain't bothering nobody.
So we're gonna talk. So draft night, though, talk about it because that's obviously like your whole entire childhood growing up playing basketball, doing it. The reason you went to NC State, the reason you took all that money to go to NC State.
What's talking about? Damn, I'm sitting here listening to my.
I got the bag. Yeah.
So talk about that night, though. I mean, knowing until you really live it, no one understands what it means for everybody around you too, right? The commitment and everything that everyone's done. So talk about the draft night.
It's crazy you say that because I always be like, I think that day was so big, not because it was about me, but like my whole city
100%.
felt like they made it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had my grandma and them there, obviously, like my immediate family, but you know, I'm tapped in. I'm still tapped in, like with my city, with the hood. So it's like I'm on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing like all the responses I'm getting on Facebook about me getting drafted and people showing love and shit. So that meant a lot for me and my city.
Facebook.
Yeah. I'll be on the Facebook.
Yeah, that was a little while
You be on the book.
Yeah, even still, I'm still on Facebook.
Still on Facebook?
Hell yeah. The whole city be on there, man. It's
Really?
It be entertaining sometimes.
That's
I ain't gonna lie.
crazy.
Yeah, I stay on Facebook.
How many people from where you're from?
I don't know.
17?
Nah, I think we got more than that. We got more than that.
Damn sure more
Don't
people.
do that.
Well, nah, it ain't more than South Dakota.
Not the whole
Nah,
state.
Nah, yeah, it's South. Yeah,
In
not the whole
Fayetteville,
state.
it's a solid amount. It's a military town. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We got the second biggest base in the country, you know.
Oh, okay.
North Carolina top
Shout
5
out
state.
to
in the
Country
USA,
Cuz, man. I got a cousin in Fayetteville out there, man.
Country
For
Cuz?
real?
Yeah.
And
I
Country
got a
Club, what you know about Country Club?
That's what I call him, Country Cuz. Shout
Oh,
out
you
to-
call him Country Club?
Yeah, I call him
like he
Country
stayed
Cuz.
on Country
I
Club.
don't want to say
was
it.
like,
Nah,
oh,
Country Cuz. I don't want to say his name on camera. You know, Country Cuz dabbled a little bit here and there.
okay,
Country
okay.
Cuz, shout out to Fayetteville.
Nah, for
Fayetteville's
sure.
finest.
For sure.
You got a shout out on the
shout
pod,
out to
Cuz.
He dabbled, huh? He dabbled a
Yo,
little bit.
Cuz dabbled a little bit. You feel me?
Yeah, he played a little hide and seek. I like it.
Folk,
Definitely
these
shout out to
things ain't
Cuz,
swimming.
But we loaded, man. Stop playing.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It is big.
Yeah, we loaded.
Oh, yeah.
man.
I am playing a little too much.
So what was
now.
there to do growing up as a kid? Besides play basketball in your free time and hang with the homies, what was the thing? If you tell people, hey, Fayetteville, you got to do this when you in the city. When somebody come to town, where you taking them?
You can go to my crib. I got the biggest crib in there.
That's what he told me. That's what she said when I used to come to Memphis. That's what you said when I come to Memphis. Just come to my crib. I
come to
got the
my
biggest
crib.
crib in the goddamn
Oh,
thing.
that
you
ain't
feel me?
true.
But nah, you know, we go out to the country, man. You know, my folks, we real country. You got it. They'll barbecue something, throw some hogs on there. They got the moonshine out there and 4-wheelers,
The
paintball.
hog though?
Yeah.
The
I still
whole
eat
hog,
pork.
though?
Yeah, I'm pork capital, baby. North Carolina, man. You know what's going
you
on.
young, boy. Go ahead. As long as
Pork
you
capital.
had to leave that swine alone eventually, young fella. You can't, yeah.
My grandma 80.
Yeah, my grandma said the same thing to me too. When I told her I quit, she said, "Well, you could just eat it today, baby." I said, "No, grandma, it don't work like that." I was like, "Grandma, it don't work like that. When I'm done, she said, "Oh, baby, you could just eat it today. You was raised on pork." Like we had like an hour conversation about why I gave up pork.
You really got to explain it to
Yeah,
her.
she didn't really understand that. Like you was raised on it. What's wrong with it now?
Yeah.
You got a little money. What's wrong?
Bacon and pork chops, man. It'd be hard to get that up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it was hard. It was hard to give up that, and I know people might not even understand what a chitlin is, but that was hard to give
What
up
you had on my
chitlin.
Thanksgiving?
Ooh.
Chitlins, barbecue pig, feet.
Hot sauce with the chitlins.
Doing
Yes.
amazing, man.
Hog mall.
Kelly, you know what
about
chitlins
it?
is?
Oh, yeah. I'm in the kitchen.
You in the kitchen.
Every time I go in the kitchen, you in the kitchen.
In the goddamn refrigerator.
Eating up
I
all.
want some of them hog maw. I like pig feet. Very goddamn movie.
Yeah, man.
So you get drafted 10.
9.
No.
Nine. Sorry, 9. My
Damn,
bad.
look at
I ain't get drafted at all. So I make this mistake all the time. I don't even know. I don't know the numbers. So you get drafted 9. Instantly, your life changes.
Right.
What are you thinking? Like now, what are you thinking? You think it's gonna be a smooth ride? Because I think all of us think once we get in, like our life's gonna change. It's gonna be easy, but instantly you get a dose of reality,
Oh yeah.
and
for sure.
it actually your life gets harder and more difficult.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
does.
And we think that the money and the fame and we out the hood and everything's gonna change for the better. Things get harder. Things get more difficult. People want more things from you. You get stretched more thin. You know what I'm saying? So just talk about that process of coming from Fayetteville,
Yeah.
going to college, being a man, and then getting drafted to the NBA where now you're just a small fish in a huge pond.
Yeah. So I got a reality check the next morning because my draft day
Quick.
longest day of my
I'm
life.
saying you get your reality.
The
Your reality check came quick.
Quick.
It
like
wasn't-
as soon as I woke up.
Wow.
Like as soon as draft night was over, because I had so much stuff to do. Like I gotta sign things, I got these appearances, then you gotta get dressed, you gotta take your pictures, and then afterwards you gotta do radio calls, different kind of appearances, pictures, and all that. And then they got a dinner set up for you. I ain't eat dinner till like 2 in the morning.
This was from the team, or this was
This
just
was from
regular
my
stuff?
people,
Okay,
like for
from
my
your people.
family and
Okay.
my agent set up. So then we got dinner like 2 in the morning, and like, all right, you got to get on the first flight out to Dallas, and here you got to wear this suit because it's a press. You got a press conference as soon as you land. So I'm up 5 in the morning after being up all night, all day. Go do this interview. Got to say the right things. You know what I'm saying? So you get that reality check quick, and then to your point, like you go from being the man at NC State to now, like I'm the rook. So like, hey.
Yeah.
The equipment manager, he got a lot of bads. Go help him out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I had real vets too.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, yeah, I had a real wake up call, but it was dope though. You know what I'm saying?
What
I look
bet took you
forward
in the
to it.
most?
So what?
What bet did you learn from the most early?
Probably Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes, I tell you, I had
Very
JJ
brilliant,
Barea
very
too though.
brilliant. I was just going to ask you that. I was about to ask you about JJ. Shout out JJ. We just had Carlos Arroyo.
Yeah.
So
shout out to Hot
JJ.
Player, man. I rock with JJ.
Torched us in the finals.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did.
Dallas, you better thank him. You thank him. Thank
Yeah,
him.
JJ. And I was watching that. It's crazy. I was watching that at my aunt's house. I remember that so vivid. But yeah, I had JJ Barea. I had Devin Harris. I had a poster of him
Wow,
in my
Devin
room.
Harris. I
from
remember
his,
Devin. We had the same agent.
All-Star year on the Nets.
Wow.
He had that. Me and my homeboys, we took one out of the library. Just took it out of the little Sports Illustrated book, and I had it taped up on my wall. So him, Dirk, Wes Matthews was a good vet.
Damn,
Wes
you some OGs
Matthews,
over
yeah,
there.
you
Yeah,
did have
I
some
had
OGs.
real
You had
vets,
some
like,
OGs.
you know
yeah.
what?
A lot of teams don't got real vets now, but
Yeah,
I had
you
real
did.
vets. You
really
know,
did.
like,
Naming all those names. Those
Were you
all
the
good
only
people.
rookie that came in that year?
I had Jonathan Motley, but like on the official, it was me.
Yeah, it's great. When I came in, it was the same thing. I had a bunch of OGs on there, and I was the only rookie.
Yeah.
It's good and it's bad. You got all the
Yeah.
freaking rookie duties, but at the same time, you learning from some real OGs. That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, how was Dirk? Talk about that. Was he quiet? Was he
Man, Dirk cool as a motherfucker.
cool as
Yeah,
shit?
the
I
Diggler.
couldn't even believe he was that cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, growing up, you watching Dirk, you see Dirk Nowitzki on TV, and he is a super professional, like
Yeah.
in terms of his work and all that. But bro, he just joke all the time. Like,
Dirk might got a
he
little.
joke all the time,
Listen,
bro.
all you need is 1% to be considered black. Dirk might got his 1%.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Might
saying?
got his 1%.
Nah.
Listen.
He for sure do. He for sure. do.
Hartenstein black. You ain't know that till he said his daddy was black, did you? You watched it?
That's crazy. I
we,
found that out,
We would have
too.
never guessed that until he said his daddy was black. Why Dirk can't have a black daddy or uncle or something? You don't know.
I think he do.
All right, I'm with y'all.
Thought you had a black daddy until I met your daddy. You was swagged out, killer. I was like, he definitely one of us
Yeah.
for sure. He
You in South
definitely one
Dakota
of
and
us.
seen him.
What?
He came down there and introduced my dad. He said, "That's not your dad."
I was like, nah, hold on, wait a minute. What? You done lied to me.
Dirk was bad boy though, man.
I mean, can you talk about, some of the things that obviously you had vets, but just watching, it's one thing to learn from how they treat you and how they act, but just watching Dirk every day in practice, his professionalism, how he got to his bag, just being the first there, the last to leave.
And he really was. Like, he
That was
really
real.
was.
That's true.
And then you had people like trying to be there before him. Harrison Barnes, now he getting there before Dirk do. You know,
Iron
he getting his
sharpening
work
iron.
in. You know what I'm saying? And then you got JJ Barea, who like, he gonna get his work in, but you ain't gonna see him in there like going crazy, sweating and shit. But the stuff you see him work on, he gonna do in the game. Devin Harris got all the knowledge. Wes Matthews, crafty. He
Yes.
showed me how to guard the post. Like, I remember after practice, he was telling me like, him, and I had Daryl Armstrong on the coaching staff.
DA.
Shout out to North
Yeah,
Carolina.
yeah.
DA, Darryl Armstrong. I played with Darryl Armstrong.
In
Yeah,
Orlando.
In Orlando.
Yeah.
Oh, now he told me some stories about him in Orlando.
He-
I call him my granddaddy. When I used to pop out with him, I used to
Call
always
him
say that was my
granddaddy.
granddaddy.
Black
man.
College.
He loved it. He loved that.
He used to tell, hey, he's the first person that put me on coffee. He'd drink like three,
Yeah, but
four
the
cups
way
of
he
coffee
played
for the game.
he
Man.
need to be on coffee.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah.
Pick your ass up from as soon as you get the ball and pressure your ass. Don't nobody do that no more.
Old
Right.
DA.
Yeah, he pressure your ass the whole
He's
full
awesome,
court.
huh?
Yeah, he is. So that's what they used to say. They used to be like, our guards don't get posted up. You know, so we start practicing post defense. You know, they showing me how to dig, like when to dig. I'm watching the tape on it. I'm doing real life defensive drills after practice just because my vets think that, I could really make a leap on that end.
how it
You know
go.
what I'm saying? So, yeah, I had some great vets coming in. I'm thankful for that still to this day.
And ownership as well. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? When I look around the league and I look at ownership, Mark Cuban is one of those guys.
Yeah.
I think he sold a percentage, business-wise, but Mark Cuban is one of those guys who, as ownership-wise, always paid attention to how he how he take care of his players.
Yeah, he really
You know what I'm
invests. Like, it's not even so much about investing the money. He invests time. Like, he be there.
Yes.
He present. You know what I
Yes.
mean? And whenever you're there, he talk to you. You You know
that's
what I'm saying?
value
So
in
that mean a lot.
That's value in that. I mean, we have the same thing with the Miami Heat. We talk about our culture. You know, any day in practice, you can look over and see Mickey sitting there, you know what I'm saying, in practice. And he's always down to have a conversation and talk to you. He don't care if you've been on the team 20 years or if you just undrafted trying to make the team. You know what I'm saying? He there every single day, you know, working with the guys.
Like that matter, though. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, that ain't anything you could put like a stat on. Because even down to the players and coaches, like you can't, there ain't no number for that, you know what I'm saying? But it count, though.
Outside of that, in Dallas and having those vets and having those guys around you, have you experienced a culture in the NBA outside of that? Because I always pay attention to you. And the one thing I like about you straight up and down is you a dog. You can fit in any locker room in any NBA team.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? 7 days a week and twice on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So I already know what you're going to bring to the table. I like those kind of guys.
Yeah.
But when you start to look around the league, I don't know if everybody appreciates that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not
I don't know if everybody appreciates that. Playing hard is a skill. I don't think people understand that.
Yeah.
Because everybody can't do it.
I tell people that's the two most important things is knowing how to play and then playing hard.
Yeah.
I don't think
hard
no
is a
more
skill.
important than those two things.
Yeah, playing hard is a skill. So, I mean, obviously, you know, you look around the league and I watch games every night and I get frustrated because people just not playing hard. It ain't even about the X's and O's. We ain't even got that far yet.
Right.
We have an effort conversation.
Thanks. And that's the craziest thing.
So
like,
before we can talk about X's and O's, how can I get you to play hard?
right.
That's always been in your DNA? Because
Always.
most of the time, talented people are the guys that take a playoff and don't play hard.
Yeah.
Or they play good, they play hard on offense, but don't play hard on defense.
Yeah.
Two-way player. Where did that mindset come from? Was that always your mindset in high school? Or when you got to the league, you say, I'm going to get some minutes, I got to lock somebody down, this is how I'm going to get on the floor?
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
So, like, I was always able to defend, but, like, really, I was trying to get buckets when I first came in, you know what I'm saying? And as you spend time in the league, you start understanding what it's about and how to really win games, you know? So when I started picking that up, I really started diving down to film. It was my second year, and I had Doe, Finney Smith.
Yes. Go
He-
Gators.
Florida Gator.
Go
Yeah,
Gators.
yeah, that's my dog. He one of the real ones,
He a
too.
real one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. So he was in his second year, I want to say, and then we had Jamal Mosley, the coach for the Orlando Magic.
Shout out.
Shout out
And he
Mo.
done did his
Man,
thing,
love what
turning
he's
that
doing.
around.
Good dude.
For sure. And you see, they defense is always at the top. So I see him breaking down defense with Doe, and I'd be looking like, man, where my clips at? He look like you ain't got no clips. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? Ain't no way. So I really start paying attention to it my second year, and I start taking pride on that end. And I changed like what I would watch and who I would watch. Like my study became about guys who could lock up, you know, with similar body types to me. And I started making that leap right there, you know, like I'm just gonna be two-way. And then
Second year in the league. That's dope.
Second year,
It
bro.
take a lot of young guys a little while to figure that part of it out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That you're probably not going to be the same player or have the same role that you had in college.
Facts.
This how you're going to get on the court run. This how you're going to earn the coach's trust. And then from there, you know, you get to your offense. But the way you're going to earn the coach's, the way you're going to earn the coach's trust, understanding your assignment defensively, being in the right places at the right time, and playing hard as shit.
Yeah.
They expect you to make mistakes offensively. That's
Right.
part of it.
Yeah.
But if you can handle business on the other end, then you gain their trust, and you can get on the floor, you can get minutes.
And in reality, you had a unique situation. Most times, top 10 picks aren't drafted to teams with that makeup.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Usually a top 10 pick is a top 10 pick for a reason. You know what I mean? Like the teams that's drafted in the top 10 are the same teams over and over again, right?
Right.
It's the teams that are always rebuilding, they're
Yes.
always young.
Yes.
So you had a different situation. Like I try to say with all the young kids that come in now, man, like identify what I can do to get on the floor.
Yes.
And where's my value? Understand and have awareness of your game and the team around you. Like that's the biggest thing. It's hard for young kids because you think if you're a top 10 pick, this is gonna be handed to you.
Right.
Man, I was undrafted, and I never forget this to this day. Keith Askins told me, if you can defend and rebound, we got a spot for you.
Right.
That's all. He ain't mentioned nothing about no scoring. He ain't mentioned nothing about getting no buckets. If you could defend and rebound, we got a spot for you. And I made that my mission
Yeah.
to defend and rebound every single day. Obviously, I developed the jumper and added to that, but I never stopped doing what got me in the league.
Right.
And I feel like a lot of times that's the thing with players that they struggle with is, you know, they get to the league doing something, and then when you get to a certain level, you want to add to those things, but you don't want to stop doing what got you there.
Right.
You want to continue to do what got you there, but add to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the struggle that a lot of guys go through when they get to the league is taking that next step of becoming between a role player and a superstar.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, did you play with De'Aaron Fox in high school?
Yep.
Same AAU team?
Wait a minute.
Nah, we was on the same circuit though. No. We was the same class, so we played against each other when I went to EYBL one time. He didn't come to Adidas circuit though.
Talk
But
about
we
his,
spent All-Star games and all that together, though.
yeah. Talk about his progression right now because he just had 60 the other night. Like what?
Oh, man.
Like,
I watched all 60 of them, too. I watched all 60 of them. Yeah, he let them boys have it. It was versus Minnesota. He been balling, man. And it's not, like, to me, I always knew he was talented. Like, whenever he first came in the league, they tried to say the thing about his shooting. But, like, prior to then, he could shoot the ball real well. So, whenever he found that touch again, I wasn't surprised by it. Kentucky guard, you know, they usually got some success. So, yeah, I ain't surprised, man. I'm glad to see him balling, too. We had me, him, Lonzo Ball. We was all on the All-Star team together in high school. And we won by, like, 40-something on ESPN. It was crazy.
Who played that?
Crazy. We was playing against, I can't remember who was on the other team. It was Adidas Nations in Los Angeles, though.
It ain't even matter.
Yeah, it ain't matter. Man, we won by 40-something, bro. It was like, it was crazy.
What are you watching right now in the NBA? Like, where are you seeing like Eastern, Western Conference? Talk about where the landscape of NBA is right now, because we obviously for you getting out there and playing again. So talk to me about what you're watching and how you're seeing yourself in it, fit in it.
It's a couple of teams that I'm watching, and I see where I can have real impact at, and they got need for somebody with my style of play and, you know, also my age. Like I just turned 27 2 weeks ago, so I'm not old.
Happy birthday, brother.
Yeah, appreciate that,
Happy
bro.
birthday,
Appreciate
my
it.
brother.
Thank you. So, yeah, I just be observing, man, and I be visualizing, and I'll start studying these teams. I study the players. I watch the players' tapes, you know, and I watch all the games. You know what I'm saying? I'll be watching like 5 games at one time, so I'm picking my spots, man. And then whenever that call is made,
It's
like,
coming?
yeah, whenever I get called, I'll be ready. But I got
Might
a
be
couple places
tomorrow.
I want to be. It might be tomorrow. It might
Could
be
be.
today.
Could be today. Could be
Call
today.
me today.
Yeah.
We relate on a few things and I think we both been there when a team loses a superstar or two, and then all of a sudden you in that rebuilding phase.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it can happen fast.
Right.
Because I remember when Bron signed somewhere else, and then the next year Chris Bosh had the medical situations, and before you knew it, you're in a rebuilding phase.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You had to deal with that in New York, and you also had to deal with that in Brooklyn when, you know, those trades and those different things happened. You know, I think was Kyrie and KD, or was it James? However it worked.
Yep.
2 of those guys ended up getting out of there. How was that process? Because instantly your role changes, the team's attitude changes, the outlook changes, and it's a dark cloud over a locker room for a while when you lose the superstars.
Yeah, it
You know
is.
what I'm saying?
But you get to see some people make a breakthrough.
That's right.
See, like, I had a year in Portland. I had got hurt in Detroit and tore my meniscus. And I signed a deal in Portland. My agent told me, my agent at the time was like, yeah, you signed a 1 year over here. I signed us a training camp deal while I'm in training camp on Twitter.
Wow.
You feel me? Not even from him. So I'm like, damn, whatever. I'm playing, and we in Portland. I'm expecting us to go to the playoffs because I've never been. This was year 6 for me. And we trade C.J. McCollum, trade Norman Powell, who's balling right now.
Yes, killing it. Shout out
Trade
Norman
Larry
Powell.
Nance, trade Robert Covington, just blew the whole team up. Dame was injured, so he didn't play that year. But then you see somebody like Ant Simons
Yes.
go crazy.
Cold-blooded
Yes.
too. He good.
And you like, damn,
Florida boy.
that opportunity, Florida boy,
Oh.
that opportunity there, and he shined through it, you know. So you see some dope shit like that too.
Yeah.
That's all. Hey, listen, it's opportunity.
It's an opportunity.
Yeah,
It's
somebody gotta
definitely an
step up.
opportunity.
It's an opportunity.
So how was that in Brooklyn? Because I seen the other side of it. You know what I'm saying? And obviously everybody had their opinions on, you know, what was going on. And I don't need to get into the details of nobody being right or nobody being wrong. It really doesn't matter to me. I want players to be happy and play the game with joy and play the game for the love of the game.
Right.
But how was that in Brooklyn trying to put all those pieces together?
To be honest, man, we really thought we was gonna have a squad in Brooklyn, like, cause the way I envisioned it, whenever I had signed there, was like we was gonna be a scrap. This was after they traded KD and them. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna come in. I watched them in the playoffs. They got swept, but they was fighting. I'm like, okay, I can come fit right in, cause they got a team of guys. Like, there's no one true superstar,
Yes,
so we gonna
yes.
play team ball. Like, you know how y'all was getting scrappy whenever y'all didn't have a superstar.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to that, and I thought we was gonna be nice. And we started off pretty good. We started off above 500 through like the first 15 games. And then I remember we had 1 L against Milwaukee, bro. And it was like the season was like, that was just the end of our shit. You know what I'm saying? It was one of them games. I got to give you the details on this shit because it's crazy. So this one, Pistons was having a losing streak. right? And you know, nobody wanted to lose.
Nobody
that
want to
game.
lose.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Not even,
nobody, you don't want to be that team.
You don't want to be that team.
Not even
No
dissing,
question.
but it's just like nobody wanted to be that team. So it's right after Christmas break. I want to say we got a back-to-back after the Christmas game. Played them on the 26th in Detroit, and we overtime, like balls to the wall, everybody fighting. Then the next day we play against Milwaukee, and then I don't know why we decided to sit everybody, like everybody just sitting. You know what I'm saying?
Back to back?
Yeah, it was a back-to-back, but everybody sat.
Yeah, everybody, yeah.
And so they was like, all right, you gonna start this game? I didn't even know. I got into the arena. They're like, oh, you starting tonight? I'm like, bet. This is what I've been waiting on. You know what I'm saying? It's the only game I started all year. And we playing good, and I'm out there with a bunch of rooks, you know, but they believing in me, and I believe in them. So we fighting. We down like 5 going into the fourth quarter. I remember so vivid. I got 14, 8, and 8. And then I sit for the whole fourth quarter.
Wow.
Sit the whole fourth quarter. We lose the game. And then after that, like, now you start seeing
The business side.
you see a couple players go to the media like, I don't know what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's like nobody wanted to tell the truth about what's going on. And from then on, it was like our season was over with.
It was a wrap after that.
It was over with, man.
Once young teams start going to the media, it's a wrap.
Yeah, it was tough. It was a tough year.
We're gonna go to a couple fan questions because people want to ask you some questions. Is that cool?
Let's do it.
All right. Rank top 5 PGs you played against at any level.
At any level, well, I'm gonna start high school. Everybody know this answer. Tyler Eulis. I don't know if y'all remember him.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Boy, he was a
I don't know the
Man.
name.
You couldn't get by him. You couldn't take the ball from him. He gonna make every shot, every floater, and he's so in control. So I'll put Tyler Eulis right there. Steph Curry. Steph Curry is in there. I played against James in it when he was with the Rockets. I put him in there. I played Russ in OKC.
Okay.
And Kyrie's in there, top 5.
Good top 5 go.
Man.
Hey, shout out to Tyler Eulis being in that top 5.
Shout out to Tyler Eulis making that top 5.
Hey, Tyler Eulis, shout out to you because you in that top 5. That's a bad.
That's a hell of a.
I know who you are now.
Yeah, I remember so
he coaching
vivid.
at
He
Arkansas
was
right
busting
now.
ass. He is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, damn. So they was just down here.
Yep.
I should have pulled up.
I got a question. You know, where was your favorite city to play in? There's a city or a team that you would like to play for that you didn't get the opportunity to play for?
I would say, Miami, obviously. Obviously, because Bam is here. You know, that's a childhood friend.
Yeah.
And on top of that, just being in Miami, like I be here in the summertime. I done bumped into you a couple times in Miami. Like I'll come out here, get my work in, and it's easy for me to not be like overwhelmed by everything going on in Miami. Like,
And your makeup and game fit that. I'll be honest.
yeah, I think so too.
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah,
too.
yeah. You definitely tough. The toughness, he'll fit right in.
Yeah.
The toughness, he'll fit right
That's
in.
what Caleb was telling me. Caleb Martin, he kept saying, man, you'll fit in.
Oh, yeah,
but
you'll fit in perfect.
Perfect.
Shit, I'm ready,
The business
man.
side is the business side,
All right.
obviously.
Hey, we know what it is,
The business
OG.
side is
We
the
know what it is,
business side,
OG. Say you ready, coach.
Yeah, fit in
Come
perfect.
on, man.
Hey,
sure.
talk about the iconic dunk after beating Duke. Let's throw that up on. I want to see this iconic
I
dunk.
want to see this.
I want to see this.
I want to see this. I love to see somebody get dunked on. It ain't me.
Fast break.
And the clock ran out. I was just,
Oh yeah. Talk about
I
it.
had to do it to him.
Talk about
I
it.
had to do it to him, man. It was like heat of the moment though. I seen the opportunity. Jason lost the ball, turned it over. I said, oh yeah, I'm about to wake their game up with this one.
Oh.
Ain't no more time on the clock.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Hey, did I do something like that against Florida State? I can't remember.
Never.
Oh, I didn't.
No, not.
But yeah, they done, like I had the posters of it, like big old posters of that shit.
Yeah, you gave the old back scratch for sure. Ass scratch, actually. Yeah.
Ooh. When you see the picture, you see all the Duke fans in the back, like, what the fuck? Like, hey, it's going crazy.
Yeah,
That's the game you went ham on, though?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So
What?
did you do anything for your hops? Because I used to be walking around with them.
He had 17
I used to be walking
ACLs.
around with them strength shoes on, even make you be on your toes all the
I
time.
had the same
trying to
dunk.
get some hops. Did you do anything for your hops?
Man, come on, man. I tried them out.
Did it work?
I don't think so.
It ain't work for me.
I don't
It always
think so.
it didn't always be the dudes at the park with the stripper pole legs that got bounced.
Skinny as
This
hell.
motherfucker legs this big, and he jump higher than everybody
he said
out here.
stripper pole leg.
Yeah, it's
Nah, he ain't
his legs
lying.
this big, and he jump higher than everybody out here.
Yeah. I started running bleachers. I think that's what turned me up, man. My dad was making us run bleachers before practice. We was doing it like twice a week. You know what I'm saying?
So you wasn't always bouncy like that.
I kind of was dunking late compared to I played with Seven Woods, Quay Parker, and Bam
Man, Seven
Adebayo.
Woods was supposed to be the man.
Man, I thought he was gonna be. I really thought when we was 11 years old that was gonna be the next LeBron James.
Yeah, that's what everyone was talking about.
From North Carolina.
Yeah.
Because when he was 11, he was what, like 5'10" or so.
Yeah, he would
5'9",
get into the business though. Yeah, he was getting to the business though.
He hitting his head on the backboard. And
he was
man,
one
it
of the first guys
crazy.
to really start going viral like that at that age.
Yeah, like 11, 12 years
now
old.
everyone does.
Next time you talk to Ben, ask him about Seven.
Yeah.
He was a cover of the AAU magazine.
Yes, he was.
Man, he was that dude.
Still my favorite player. What do outside of basketball strengthen his mental fortitude, focus, and resolve? How does it translate? What the?
That's actually a good question though.
Yeah.
Like because like you said, it's the business aspect of it too. Like you can't think, oh, I'm just nice, I'm gonna come play, because it don't work out like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I thought when I was a kid. But once I started learning the business side of it, and my role changes, my minutes have changed, you know, whether I play or I don't, I had to do stuff to make sure that I was locked in on the right and could still be a good teammate. So I started reading. I got a couple of books I started reading. I started watching what I listened to, like not music-wise, but the people I would talk to and things of that nature. So
that's poison right there. You're listening to the wrong people.
People don't understand.
You got poison, buddy.
It could even be your folks. They be like, man, you need to get more minutes. You need to do this. You need, but they don't know what's going on. But if you just listen to it and feed into it, you know, it could be detrimental.
I mean, the challenges of an NBA season and the challenges of an NBA player faces, and they're not just NBA, professional athletes alone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That emotional roller coaster, it's worth getting to make sure you tapped in with your therapist every now and then.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's that emotional roller coaster will test you, you know, mentally, physically, and emotionally. And for me, I remember days, dog, where I spent the whole day in the room.
Yeah.
I ain't coming out my hotel room. I got the TV on. I ain't cut the lights on. I don't on a room service twice. I ain't going nowhere.
I done had them days too.
Yeah, man. And then you realize, like, damn, I'm depressed. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, with this game, you're an injury, a trade, or a coach away from being a role player, a star, or out of the league.
Facts.
You're an injury away, you know, a coach away, you know what I'm saying, or a player away from all that changing in your life, and it can happen just like that.
It's crazy.
And you can be on either side of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing you did wrong.
Right.
My career changed just because there was no more mid-range.
Right.
That had nothing to do with what I did. I was a mid-range
That's
sniper.
facts, though. I remember you used to be
15 foot,
them knee pads.
fall back, team. Hold on. Do it again. Do it again.
Brian's up with them knee pads on, knocking them up. You know, you cashing it, though.
Fall back, team. Don't even worry about it. If I miss, the goddamn wind blowing in this bitch. That's what happened. Cut the air down. Because I ain't supposed to miss that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the game changed, bro. And all of a sudden, I was sitting on the bench. Nothing I did wrong. I could still rebound at a higher level.
Yeah.
I could still defend at a high level. But the game wanted threes and dunks and lobs. I was never the biggest lob threat, and I was never a great three-point shooter. And I started working on it and adding it towards my career. But you know, the NBA like the new shiny toys.
Yeah.
By that time, it's another shiny toy for us to play with.
Potential.
Yeah, you just got here, but you old now. That's how our kids is. Like the toy you bought them last year, that's old next year. It's like, damn, I paid $800 for that. That don't even matter no more. So
That's how it goes.
I mean, I did nothing wrong, but that's just the politics and how the game go. And oftentimes, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be guys like myself, the dogs, the guys who you know you need to win, are gonna be the guys that get sacrificed, and they'll be the guys that end up becoming expendable.
Facts. And that's how.
But guess what? You know what my slogan used to be? You want to win, put your D in. That's all. I'll be here. Don't worry about it. Take your time. Figure out all those rotations and shit. Go through all that. But when you want to win, you know where to come. I'll be right here. My door is always open.
You don't even got to be sexy, you know.
Yeah, my door is always open. I'll be here. Don't worry. You'll be back.
I think this is a good question for you. What contending team do you think you'd fit best with right now?
What contending team do I think I fit best with?
Everybody could use a dog.
Yeah, anybody could use a dog.
Everybody
I be looking
use
like
a dog in their locker room.
I be thinking the Spurs, you know, because they in the mix right now. I think the Spurs, Minnesota, Miami, obviously, and I say them three is like I could come in and have the most
Minnesota's a real
impact.
good one.
Yeah, for just what I do, like not even on all the work I've been putting in this summer, but if we went just off what I was doing last year, like I think I could come in and make a real contribution. Or the Lakers too. The Lakers is another one.
When you talk about the work that you put in, you know, think people don't really understand that when you get to this certain level, it becomes a lifestyle.
Facts.
Just because you're not on the NBA roster currently right now doesn't mean you ain't hitting the ground running every morning.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Let the people know what your days are like, how you stay prepared, how you stay ready so you ain't got to get ready.
Yeah.
We ain't just, when the phone ring, we ain't just pick up the phone and then start stretching.
Right.
Like, we've been doing this shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I got bands in my book bag right now.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I'm saying? In case I need to activate something and get going. But like, it's just putting the work in, man. And like you said, it's a lifestyle to the point where, like, if I don't do it, it feel like it's punishment for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I gotta work out just to feel good about the day. Like, my mood won't even be right. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, I live and breathe it now.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
Hey, we got another segment. This New Balance segment, all right?
All right.
We do a guessing game. This one looks kind of easy, though, I'll be honest.
I ain't ready.
We have some clues here to figure out what first high school freshman in Maine history to be named Gatorade Player of the Year. He averaged 20.5, 10 rebounds, 6.2 assists, 3 blocks per game. You can read that. Led his school to Class A state championship, scoring 22 and grabbing 16 rebounds in the final. His nickname is the Block Machine.
The block machine.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
Man, I know who it ain't. I know it ain't.
It ain't none of them guards. It
Yeah.
ain't Jamal. It ain't Zach LaVine. It ain't Darius Garland. It
Ooh,
ain't
I
Tyrese
thought it was
Maxey.
going to be an easy one, Coach.
Why you the only one get to know?
I don't. I know because the first one gave it to me.
Yeah, you just thought
The
I
next
thought it
segment
was
is
gonna
brought
be
to you by
easy.
New Balance. We're gonna play a game. We're gonna give a young G they flowers today. They said the twist is UD and I don't know who the hoop is. It's Cooper Flag. It's Cooper Flag.
Cooper Flag?
Yeah.
Have you been
Man,
watching
let me
them?
tell you something.
Y'all
Hey,
been tapping in.
hey,
I was watching Isaiah Evans. Shout out Isaiah
Yeah, by the
Evans.
way, Carolina.
Yeah,
But let me ask you
Fayetteville.
Yeah.
this.
Oh, he Fayetteville?
Yeah.
Let me ask you
He a
this.
dog, but Cooper Flag a dog, by the way.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but let me ask you this. Pull that question back up. Bring that back. Bring that back. The whole goddamn question. What is his nickname?
The Block Machine, I guess.
You know how many clips I done watched on this kid and nobody talks about him blocking?
Actually,
All they show is him scoring.
Yeah.
Nobody has shown this kid block a goddamn shot. So for you
That's
to put that
true.
up here calling him the block master, I would disagree.
The block master.
The block machine or whatever.
hold on, you get
I've
kind of
never-
aggressive. I ain't put.
Because y'all putting that shit up there, but nobody.
I didn't put up there.
They never
He's
show
saying
that.
he don't never see the
They
clips of
never
that,
show
though.
that. They
Yeah.
never show that. They show him getting to the money.
Post
They
fade
never
and
show that
shit.
kid blocking
Hey,
shots.
hey, by the way, he a dog though.
And I'm not saying that to criticize. I'm saying you should show that.
Yeah,
Right.
You're right.
That,
Yeah.
that's
Hold
the,
on,
that
I see
people.
what you're saying.
That's
Okay,
the
okay.
that people should be
I just
talking
couldn't
about.
tell with your tone, kind of can't get aggressive. Like I wrote the script.
Because I'm a guy who appreciates guys that do those kind of things, and all they want to
Facts.
talk about is just scoring.
That's a
They never
fact.
want to talk
No,
about
his
that.
he impacts the game so many different ways, man. Like his transition is gonna be into the.
I
league pretty
appreciate
good.
that he averages that many blocks and that he does that. I'm annoyed that these never talk about it.
Who would you say his game remind you of?
Not
say-
you, Mike. Not that he got 4 blocks a game.
So you ain't into the block no shots, is you, Mike?
Coach.
Kills it up.
First and 15 didn't say how many blocks you have.
Man,
Coach.
Mike
Killer.
shoot it with one shoe.
Killer.
on.
Listen,
Yeah.
Killer. Let it fly. That was all Killer said.
He reminds me, and this is going to go back a little bit, like the way he impacts the game, and he's going to continue to get better because he was a grinder. I've seen him work, but his game right now, the way he impacts it, reminds me of AK-47. Reminds me of Andre Kirilenko. He's always in passing lanes. He's disruptive as shit. I mean, and people understand Andre Kirilenko was a bad
Was a bad boy.
man.
AK-47 was
Listen,
a bad boy.
man. But I'm saying he's going to continue to grow. I'm saying right now, like when you watch him, he just impacts the game. So it's
You remember
wild.
AK-47?
Come on now.
What you know about his game?
Utah Jazz, man. I remember he was elite defender. He had some playmaking ability. Could shoot a little bit.
Tell you
They
something
about
you
the
didn't
same
know.
size, 6 times.
Say something you didn't know. You're going to like this.
What's up?
Boy, wife gave him a hall pass.
Word.
Boy, wife gave him a hall pass.
Oh, man.
Publicly.
Shout out to Karolinko. Shout out to Karolinko. AK-47.
Publicly, the wife say, listen.
AK-47. Shoot
Listen,
shot.
the wife say, listen. While you away, you allowed to play.
Huh.
But make sure you don't see them hoes till another day. I just made that up on the fly. That's a bar. That's a bar.
Oh, so did he really get that public?
No, but he did get the ball hall pass for sure.
And it's public.
And
knowledge.
listen, we just want y'all to know, we're not saying we won't hall passes.
Yeah. By
We
no
just saying
means,
that's
by
really
no
cool
means.
that he had one.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest with you. I
that's
don't even know what a hall pass is.
You a damn
Get out
lie.
of here, Mike.
That was really, all we're saying is that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's
really
it.
cool.
It's
But
really
shout out-
amazing.
Hey, that's neat.
That's
Yeah.
such an amazing
That's neat.
thing that your wife gave you. She must be really love you.
No, he gonna be. This Cooper's gonna be a bad boy though, man. Like he just. Like that's what he reminds me of right now. But as he grows his game, he's gonna be
You
more.
see this
offense.
translate
He
to the
gonna have more
NBA?
offense.
You see this
He's
translate
got
to
he's
the
got
league?
more offense as he grows it for sure.
That's
This
also
is
something
gonna
to look forward
translate.
to.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Impact winning, and he just wants to win. Like he does everything right to win. But with that being said,
And
I do
all
want-
this We still ain't watching block a shot.
Yeah, of course. He's the block machine.
Y'all put this
Here
shit
we
up
go.
here. Y'all watching. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hey,
Thank
by the
you.
way, shout out to Isaiah Evans. I didn't know he was from Fayetteville.
Yeah.
Hey, it was pretty impressive. He didn't play at all, and then comes in against Auburn and gets it right.
Man, look, and they wouldn't have won that game without him.
Man.
You know, so definitely shout out Isaiah Evans. Hopefully we see more of him.
Shout out to my guys at New Balance. They are definitely making waves right now. These two-way are fire. New Balance crafted these specifically for positionless athlete. And then, of course, there's the Hezi Low for the quickest players who act on instinct. And we cannot forget the Fresh Foam BB, fresh for 4 quarters, an evolution of ultimate comfort. So head on over to newbalance.com/basketball and check them out. More Fayetteville. J. Cole.
Man. Yeah.
Talk to me.
J. Cole.
Real one.
The Dime, man. For
Great
real.
dude,
Shout out to
man.
Cole. I was just with him last week out here. He was staying up in like North Miami Beach. So he was posted up in there. We was in the studio a little bit. My first time going to a studio for real. He took me out there and celebrated my birthday. You know what I'm saying?
Cole, I think people don't know, obviously, Cole World, a real one, man, because, I mean, I know the story of, him making phone calls over to the Miami Heat and having a relationship with Karan Butler and, getting us to put eyes on Caleb, on Twin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, not only is Cole, a friend, but, he's also, like, one of those guys that, is going to use his connections and overextend himself if he can help somebody. You know what I'm saying? And that's rare in the world because everybody only care about themselves.
He's a real hooper?
I heard he can hoop.
He can hoop.
I heard he can hoop.
He can hoop,
I heard
man.
he can hoop.
He can hoop, and he's serious about it. He's down
He
back
played
a
over
little bit now.
in Africa. He played
He
somewhere
played
for
in
a little
Africa
bit.
and
Yeah.
he played in Canada for a little minute up in Scarborough.
That's
For
what's
real?
up.
Yeah, man.
You ever
He
go
be
bump with
active.
him?
Yeah, hell yeah. Like when he was first getting back into it, it's crazy. Look, so he first getting back into it, I was at NC State, and he was living in Raleigh. So he'll always come up there and hoop with me and all that. Then he started playing in adult league, right? He playing in adult league, and I'm like, send me the gym address. I'm about to pull up. I'm going to come watch. And he was like, the first time he like, nah. I'm like, me, nah. Like, why not? He was like, I don't want to get nervous and then I don't play as good. You feel me?
Respect,
So,
though.
man, I went out there. Dude had 40-something points, bro. I'm not even exaggerating. He got on a break, 2-hand, dunked it. I'm like, what the fuck?
Okay,
He
Cole,
cold.
bro.
But Cole like 6'4", 6'5",
Yeah.
long arms. You know what I'm saying? And he can
Damn.
move. Yeah.
That's what's up.
He taller than me, so.
So obviously, like let's like, give Cole his flowers, bro, because oftentimes, you know what I'm saying, you're in a situation where you got a relationship with somebody or whatever the situation may be, and you the ninth pick, and it's all good then. It's all good. I'm making albums, you the ninth pick, and this, that, and the third, but obviously when things might not go your way, you know what I'm saying, he's still there.
Man, look,
He's still there picking up your phone calls, making connections, using resources, whatever he can do, even if it's just a conversation on your birthday, just to lift your spirits. Like, he's still there.
I'm gonna tell you some real. I don't even know if I ever told anybody this story other than like my partner them. But when I was on the Knicks, this was in the midst of like, this was my second year on the Knicks. So like my playing time went down. I had a strained oblique where I missed most of the preseason training camp. And so I'm trying to get back in the swing of things. And I had got booed at the Garden. Cause you know they're boo-day players. So I had got booed, right? And it was just like, you young, you want the ball, it's embarrassing, like it hurt, it is what it is. And I'm mad as hell. Like, I'm mad. So the next day I'm going in, I'm talking to Scott Perry. And I'm like, man, what's going on? Like, y'all said that this was gonna be happening this year. Like, we're gonna do the rotation this way, boom, whatever. I'm like, I'm out here getting booed and shit, what I'm saying? I'm snapping, I'm just angry, right? In the midst of me having that meeting, I put my phone on D&D. Man, after the meeting over, like, we talking and shit, I checked my phone, and because Cole was on the way to see me. He was flying up, and my pops was driving up from North Carolina. He don't like to fly, he country. So he driving up, and I see the message, like, I see my pops call me. I missed a call, and he texts me, like, my stepmama just passed in the midst of that. So, you know me, I don't want nobody to know, so I'm just trying to go about my business, like, and I think they end up telling the Knicks people what was going on, so I'm trying to help them lead the building because I don't really want nobody coming over trying to, like, put an arm on me and shit. My brother Kamal's at the crib, and whenever I got back to my crib, and while we just sat there and cried for a little minute, and like I said, Cole was on his way to get on me, like let's lock in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when he got there, he's like, come outside. I come outside, and he like, I'm outside. So whenever I come out there, you know, he give me a hug. You know, I'm still crying and shit. He just give me a hug. And he was like, here, take my car back to the airport. He let me take his truck to the airport, take his PJ back to Fayetteville.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And let me be with my family at that time. So
That's love.
yeah, that's like, you know, I get chills thinking about that.
Yeah, you should. That's elite.
That's the shit that make you real.
Yeah.
Anybody can get on the track and talk that shit, but that's the shit that make you real.
Yeah,
that's that
demonstration
That's
with
an
Cole.
elite
That's
story.
that shit right
It's crazy.
there.
I don't know if I ever shared it, so.
That's
Shout
a
out
deep
to Cole
story.
for that,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
That's the real one. That's the shit that make you real. And then when you heard your name on the track,
Oh, man.
Well, here's
Well, you heard your name on the track.
here's what we're gonna do though. Okay, we brought you in with Ric Flair.
Yeah.
We're gonna send your ass out with J. Cole.
hold on,
Yeah.
but we got that. You wouldn't know nothing about this. But once again, me and you do. Pull up that Ross. Yeah.
He can't relate.
Yeah,
Nah, I
you
think
don't know.
somebody-
You don't know. You did got a song.
Oh, we're
Let
doing
me
your
hear
song.
that.
We're doing your song. Okay.
Yeah, you don't know. You did got a song.
Yeah.
Well, I ain't rapping on the track.
But I'll tell you this, though, because I'm just a
Put
real
up
music fan.
that Ross with Swiss Beats, man.
You got a
Go
song,
ahead on.
but you probably don't even know it.
See, I do got a song.
he got a song.
I didn't know that. Which song I got?
It might
Shout
be a
out to,
country song.
Nah, it's
Yeah, it might be a country song.
Jadakiss did a remix.
Oh, for
It's
real?
called
Kill-
Y'all-
with Kill on
It's
there?
called Y'all Haters.
And Kill on there?
He shot him out on there.
Really?
Outside, I'm
You
good
shouldn't
for
have told
3.
his ass.
Mike Miller.
This
Hey.
supposed to be
Get a DM
this
from
supposed to be
your
me
girl,
and your
I might
mama.
drill her.
That sound about right.
It's supposed to be me and your mama.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Pull that
listen,
shit. That
Shout out
sound
Montego
listen.
Jada, man.
All right, well,
They
we can
gonna
play
tap
his.
in with the
We can
locks,
play his
man. Quit
last.
playing.
Go to that big time real quick and play mine. Then we can get to his last. But just go to that big time real
I
quick.
don't want to hear my.
I didn't know you was on there killing.
I don't want to hear that.
Check out Y'all Haters
will-
by Jadakiss.
I will say
T5DOA.
this though. It makes a ton of sense. The lyrics makes a ton of sense.
Oh, yeah, that's on point.
That
That's
makes
love.
sense.
That's
That
beautiful.
makes sense.
Yeah, that's
We
it
got to
right
hear
there.
that, Killer.
I
You
don't
gonna
wanna
hear
hear
that shit
Outside,
today.
I'm good for 3.
You gonna hear that
Mike
shit
Miller.
today, Jack.
Yeah, that's fire.
That's love.
But you're welcome, though. See,
I appreciate that,
You
though.
thought you was walking around here nameless, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, for
man.
sure.
I'm faceless, nameless,
Hey,
baby.
Jadakiss.
Yeah, that's
Top
Jadakiss.
5.
I like Jadakiss though.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful. I want to hear that.
I don't.
Oh, this me. This me this time. Don't worry about it.
I do like Jadakiss though.
Go ahead and feel that, Killer.
I love Rick Ross. Man. I love Rick Ross.
That opening bar is crazy.
I wish I had my gold grill in like you.
Yeah.
The slug.
Yeah.
This just one of the songs I'm in, Killer. You
This
know what,
hard,
you know.
though.
Lil Weezy got me in a song too. I'm in the Wayne song too.
That's
You
right.
feel me?
What Wayne say?
New Orleans love me like Miami love you, Donis.
That's hard.
Ooh, that was a
That's
bar.
hard. That's a bar. That's
New
a bar.
Orleans love me like Miami love you, Donis.
Yeah, that's a bar.
You didn't think you come on a podcast and watch music videos, did you?
Nah,
We just gonna sit here for the next hour.
I mean, we loaded like that, Killer. All us
Yeah.
in videos. We hot like that. We lit. That's what the young boys say. We lit.
Yeah, man.
They hated on you because he big time. I think I come in. I think he dropped me on this verse.
You a bad bitch, shouty. We had Rick on here.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had Rose on.
Y'all ever encountered before like y'all was at the top? Y'all ever run into each other before y'all was at the top?
Oh yeah, I known Fat Boy for a long time.
Word.
Pitbull before he got rich, Flo before we got rich. Everybody, we all knew each other before we got some money.
Yeah, that's fire though. That's what I be liking to
Yeah,
hear.
we still tapped in.
Yeah.
I'm still going crazy that Jay did that for you. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, man.
That's dope.
That's a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Fat Boy, one time.
I like it.
That's hard.
With you.
That is good.
Now we get to hear your part, Killer. I want to hear
No,
your.
I don't want to hear my part shit.
I want to hear it.
Nah, that's hard.
Your
No,
shit-
That's hard,
That
yeah.
is real hard. Hey, pull up that J. Cole one though. That's a dope song. So
Oh,
we brought you in.
Nah,
We
that's
brought you
hot. Yeah, we
in with
definitely
Rick.
gotta hear that.
Hey, we brought you in with Ric Flair, Carolina legend.
Yeah, facts.
We sit with a Carolina legend. We're gonna
Facts.
bring you out with a Carolina legend. Let's knock it out. Oh,
He shot on Markel Fultz right here.
Nice.
Pay attention.
Oh, yeah?
When we say Markel, right here.
oh yeah. Hey.
That's the one right there.
That's
Let me
right.
tell you something.
That's the
As a
one.
rapper, we have all the money. We have all the fame. We can have 25,000 people jumping in the stands off a hell of a play. But boy, when you get your name in the song, boy, you done.
Ain't
you done
nothing like
boy,
it.
ain't
I-
nothing like
I told
riding
him.
down
I
the
ain't-
street
I ain't
and hear
gonna-
them say your name on the radio.
That's like
Wow.
getting drafted again. I was like
Yes,
getting
sir.
drafted.
I ain't gonna lie to you though, man. That song and having your name in that song is dope. But him bringing that, letting you take that PJ home for family is
Oh, that's
even
real.
better.
Yeah, nah,
real.
for sure.
Well, man, we
real.
appreciate you coming in, big dog.
I
Man, come on, man.
Yeah, play it, man. Let
No.
me hear
we
it.
gotta
real
hear
quick.
that Mike Miller, man.
That's right.
That wasn't it.
Hell of a timing though, huh?
That wasn't it.
Oh, this might be right here.
Huh?
Mine. Hey, Jada.
Yeah.
Haters. That's my right here.
I said the real was back to kill the lanes. At this point in life, I'm too real to change.
You on Jada too?
Come on, man.
You young.
Here you go, right here. Outside, I'm good for 3. Mike Miller. I get a DM from your girl. Mike Driller.
How you want to hear it?
No.
I want to hear it. I want to hear it before.
No. I want to hear what you say afterwards. That's more me.
This man, listen. Mike finna get killed.